It's cursed fanfiction time. Thank you guys for your patience.
Here we go. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly...
This is off to a great start. I have no idea what's happening.
Suddenly, my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. No. I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision.
Ebony, are you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice.
Yeah, I said sadly as I got up.
So she said no sexily, and then she, got possessed, or, it's an exorcism or something that led to a vision, and now she's sad? I think this girl has more than depression.
Everything's alright, Anobi, said Vampire, all sensitive.
No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. Oh my fucking god, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2?
It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe.
Every time I see Bloody Mary, I get hungry, and it's not fair. It's not fair because you know what? This fanfiction isn't even serving. I'm still hungry after every video. How could you? How could you do this to me? What have I ever done to deserve this?
Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though.
Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've heard that song! That's the King of Queens, right? I think that's a King of Queens reference. I love that.
Konnichiwa, everybody. Come in.
Oh my god, Whoopi Goldberg! What have they done to you?
Professor Sinister in Japanese.
She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She had long, dead black hair with blood-red tips and red eyes. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it.
What is it happening, sister? I love it.
I can barely understand him through that accent.
You're a nail polisher. Where did you get it? Hot topic?
Yeah.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Hot Topic was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it?
Oh, about the now, she asked.
Okay, I said.
Okay, Professor dismissed everyone. Professor Trevor said that she let everyone go.
Okay,
I'm just imagining a professor that's so chill that when one person comes into the class to ask for anything, they're like, you know what? Actually, this class is over. Goodbye. I would have saved myself so many hours of lecture time if I had one professor like that.
having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco going to die? Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to look in. I looked at it.
Did you know that the original crystal ball for telling fortunes and predicting the future and stuff like that was actually black? The clear crystal balls that you see today, those are not the original. And it actually makes a lot of sense because when you think about it, it should be easier to see a vision in a dark orb than a clear one because the clear one is going to have light refractions and the visual of the things around it are just going to be magnified inside the crystal ball, so it's not as good of a tool for doing any kind of divination work. Fun fact. Also, before they came up with the black crystal ball, I believe they used something called a scrying mirror, which is literally a dark mirror, which they also use to predict the past, present, and future. So if you can't afford a crystal ball, you can get a scrying mirror instead.
What do you see? She asked.
I said I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black
Here we go again.
gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes.
Okay, you can go now.
Oh man, the music stopped so quickly. I was getting down. I was enjoying it.
See you, cunt, said the Professor Sinister.
Bye, bitch, I said, waving. Chapter 25.
I love how it was an 8-ball at the last minute. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Look at that! Magic 8-ball! Throwback from my 90s babies.
Bye, bitch, I said, waving. Chapter 25. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up, and I'll tell all the readers to put viruses
Wait, who's Justin?
on your computer. F*** you, Ravenfang's for the help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside.
She's got a one-track mind.
And then we went into Draco's black car. He started to fly the car into a tree. We went on top of it. Draco put on some MCR. We started tilling off each other's clothes fervently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar.
Wait, what was the leather bar?
I took off his black boxers. Then he put his throbbing you-know-what into my tool sexily.
This is what makes me pretty confident someone in, like, middle school wrote this.
Oh my fucking god, Draco. I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started
I'm sorry, that was just such a quick shift of mood. I wasn't expecting it.
having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting 2 gothic men with black long hair.
No! Please don't fucking kill us! They pleaded. But he just kept shooting them.
No! Oh my fucking god, I shouted in a scared voice.
Why? What is the point of this dream?
Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes.
I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius. Chapter 26. A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather jacket.
Wait, Vampire can just hover through the air now? I have questions.
Black leather pants, and a good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood, and then told them what happened.
Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore.
We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office.
Sire, our
Oh my god, the hat! Goth to go fast. I love it.
dads have been shot, Draco said, while we whipped some tears from his white face. Inobi had a vision in a dream.
I love how everyone just stopped saying Ebony's name correctly.
Dumbledore started to goggle.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional?
I glared.
I mean, considering that she went to whatever the Japanese teacher's name was to do some divination, I mean, I think we can confirm that that was done. So technically, he's right.
Dumbledore.
Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See? Is that tooth of character?
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian. Pornto.
Pornto? I want to use that from now on. Get on it, Pornto. No one will expect it.
Okay, he said in an intimidated voice. Where are they?
I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Longden, I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out to look for them. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them.
What?
What? What just happened?
Draco, Lucian, Sirius Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine.
Come on, Ebony. Said the professor.
What is... Why?
I have to tell you the fucking perdition.
I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had
It's always great when you smelled happily.
changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look
My childhood!
into a black crucible ball. She said,
Who is Tara? Tara! I see dark times are near. She said battery.
she peered into the balls.
As one does.
You see, you must go back in time.
She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had.
When Voldemort was in Hogwarts, before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now do you think he would still become a Voldemort if he was in a rover?
I shook my head.
You must go back in time and seduce him.
What? Now you're forcing another man into this harem against his will through time-space travel? Sounds about right for this fanfiction. Also, what is happening to Ebony's face? It looks like a melted candle gone wrong.
It is the only way.
Look at that! Melted candle face. What is going on?
If he is still evil, then you must kill him.
Okay, I said sadly. I went outside again, sadly. Chapter 28.
What fucking happened? Asked Draco and Vampire.
Yeah, what happened?
Asked everyone else.
The problem is, I have to seduce Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's
I mean-
okay, Ibobi. He said finally.
Okay, so I know that Draco and Vampire probably aren't the happiest about the two of them being in love with the same girl. At the same time, it seems like the three of them are getting along kind of well. So I'm almost a little bit surprised that Voldemort is an issue. At the same time, ew, Voldemort is going to be a part of this harem. I hate this. I hate this so much. Not surprised, but I hate it.
But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not, I gasped.
Really? He asked.
Sure, I said.
Why would you just say sure? That's not very reassuring.
We French sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then, I took off Draco's My Chemical Romance shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said Inobi on it.
Oh, come on. No! You could have just gotten the whole thing covered up.
Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before.
What is going on? Why?
I took off my clothes, and we were in for the ride of our lives. We started Frenching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively, we did it.
The best Star Trek reference I have ever heard.
I love you, Abobi. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm.
We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly,
What the f are you doing?
Why are you coming into the room?
it was Snape and Professor McGoggle. Chapter 29.
McGoggle.
Oh my Satan!
We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin.
Oh, I love how they gothified. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my Satan. Perfect.
Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us
McGonagall?
angrily.
Come now!
We did it guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it
Wait, Snoop? Who's Snoop? Like Snoop Dogg?
in his pocket.
Oh, Snape. I was like, when did Snoop Dogg join this cast? What is going on?
Hey, what the fuck? Vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective
Oh, sorry. Snoop laughed meanly.
Why is he Snoop again?
Shut your mouth, you insolent fools! Yelled Professor McGoggle.
She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. Draco started to cry all sexy and sexative. Get it? Because he's a sex bomb, lol. And then, he and Snoop both took out guns using magic.
Oh my god! Okay, hear me out, right? When we gave Pokemon guns in Pal World, that game became viral. If Harry Potter wants to come back, all they have to do is give Harry Potter characters guns, but powered by magic. And then they'll have their own viral video game.
They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crossio, I shouted. Snape started to scram. He dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballets. I stopped to curse.
Not the ballets!
Professor McGoogle did a spell so that they were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said...
Okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now.
She left.
I'll leave it to you. You know what to do.
Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry.
It's okay, Anobi, said Draco. Evergreen will be alright.
Evergreens are always all right.
Remember the City-O you took of Snake.
Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips.
I knew it. I knew he was going to do some really weird thing.
No! We screamed sadly.
I hate this face. What is this?
He took out a camera angrily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle.
Oh no, he's going to do a summoning spell.
What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly.
He's Snoop again. Why?
He pulled down his pants.
Oh no. Oh god, I knew it was going to be a weird thing.
I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me.
What the heck is going on?
You must stab vampire.
He said to me.
If you don't, then I'll wrap Draco.
No, you fucking bastard.
What the heck is going on?
I yielded. Snape laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort.
What is this the Satan of this world?
He started to do an incapacitation dance around the strokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so that they would
Man, I love a telepathic massage.
distract Snape.
Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. God damn it. Vampire yelled.
Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
You ridiculous donderhead. Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes. Yeah, just as he was about to rape it.
Crossio, I shitted, pointing my wound.
I shitted point. I'm sorry. The way this was written. I shitted pointing my wound. Ah, yes. The pinnacle of English literature.
Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile,
Motherfucker, what the fuck?
Is that a Snoop impression?
That shit's hot.
Meanwhile, I grabbed
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You dunderhead.
Shoot at Snape, but suddenly, Cerberus came. Snake put the whip behind his back.
Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied.
But suddenly, Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka.
I'm sorry, I don't know why, but son of a bitch really gets me. Oh, it's just a dumb typo. It's really not that funny. Jeez.
Sirius said to Snape.
No, I'm not. I was teaching them something.
Snape clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah. And then, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows. And
Is it Satan?
Snap was in it.
What?
Chapter 44.
Wait. Didn't they just chain him up? He has a doppelganger? Well, actually, he was praying to Voldemort, which seems to be the Satan of this universe. Maybe that explains it.
Oh, author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but Everett, stop glamming, okay? If any
Yeah, you're too glamorous. Stop it. You're too attractive.
Gothic people are reading this, then you rock. Oh my god, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Flatten is so hot. Lol, I hope Harry will become Gothic, because my friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon, can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back.
This is it, guys. The final chapter.
That's me car! Shooted Draco angrily.
Why does he have an Irish accent?
But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Voldemort.
I knew it! Satan was in the car, aka Voldemort. Because Snape was praying to Voldemort. This makes so much sense. Guys, you saw it in real time. I predicted it. Yes, I'm so smart.
Now I shall kill thee all!
Thunder came in the room.
No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. My god, look at this casting call.
Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diablo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred, and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in.
What is the meaning of
I'm with Hermione. I love it. Oh, God.
this?
And Voldemort looked away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard that he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily.
What? Huh? What?
Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick.
Oh my goth!
I love the oh my goth line so much.
Slugborn gasped. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him. Snake ejaculated menacingly.
What? Why?
Cruciatus! Screamed Harry.
But the sparks from his wand only hit Victor's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the studio camera. Oh my fucking god, I cried, because the video of me in the bathroom. The video of me doing it with Draco.
If you kill me, then these studios will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can just be like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton.
She is the least gothic person I have ever seen, ever.
He laughed meanly.
No, I screamed.
I saw too, she's gonna show everyone depict her! Harry shouted angrily.
Shut up! Lumpkin roared.
Foolish ignoramuses! Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shall all die soon. Die! Think again, you fucking muggle poser! Harry yelled. And then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns. But Voldemort took out his own one.
They could just use magic. I don't mind the guns, it's unique. But what happened to the wands?
You guys are in a Latin standoff, I shouted desperately.
Echo Neville's wand! Cried Voldemort.
It suddenly, Neville's wand was in his hands.
Now I shall kill thee all, and Emily, you will die.
She would be included in all of them. That would make sense.
He made lighting come all over the place.
Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried.
Dumbledore is afraid of lightning.
I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slip my wrists with my friends as we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2, and do it with Draco. But I knew I had to do something more important. Abracadabra!
Is that the end?
That is the end.
Holy shit.
And that's it. 80 minutes of incomprehensible drivel. Thank you for tolerating it. It's all just going to be notifications and thanks from here on, so feel free to quietly walk out the door.
I feel cheated. That wasn't a true end to the story. That can't be the end. I need to know what happened. Why did she use abracadabra? She was a freaking vampire. And of all the spells they could use, they used something more generic beyond the Harry Potter series? Why? I must know. What happened to Voldemort? Why was Snape even involved with him? Why is Voldemort the Satan of this world? What the heck happens between Draco and Ebony and Vampire? I have no answers. You know what? Maybe that says something about the quality of the story. You know, it's not the best written fan fiction, but if I feel cheated of an ending when it ends like this, well, maybe that means it's so bad it's good. And I want more of it. I want more of this delicious, horrible trash. I hope whoever wrote the story actually finishes it. Even though it's very unlikely after all this time. I'm disappointed. I've invested so much time. I was hoping for more.
I'll do a short video at some stage on the origins of the author. I think there's quite an interesting story there. There have been a few people to claim to be Tara Gillespie, but I'm not too confident in any of them, to be honest. I'm going to do more of these because, frankly, they're fun. And there are a couple stories in particular that need to be brought to the big screen. One of them is...
I love how there's a low-quality assurance team. That's awesome.
Sonic High School. And the other...
I need to see that one! Yes!
is Jeff the Killer. And Jeff the Killer in particular.
We reviewed that one already.
Because somehow it has risen to be one of the most popular creepypastas of all time. And it is absolutely one of the worst quality. So I'm hoping to change a few hearts and minds on that. Right, now shoutouts. Shout out to Sorry TV. Thanks very much for doing this and for your fantastic range of characters. An apology to Chris Reagan. He had a spot in the final scene, actually. In chapter 39, there's this hacker character that supposedly hacks into Tara Gillespie's account and does all these things to the narrative that's very meta. And I got him to record the lines and everything, and he did a good job, but it just...
Also, shout out to the Fallout 76 interns. You did a great job.
didn't work in the flow, and it looked as though we had written this thing into the script rather than actually already having been there. So I just cut the whole thing out. By the way, this is also an abridged...
Oh, wait, so there is an ending, and this is an abridged version. Okay, wait, so there might be an ending out there. But you'd have to find the original and read it. That's what it sounds like, at least.
version. The proper version is twice in length, and features a subplot involving a teenage heartthrob love interest, Tom Riddle. If you're looking for more. What else have we got? NordVPN, if I haven't mentioned them. And that's about it. Fangs.
Things.